We have seen rapid developments as far as the situation in Afghanistan is concerned. We are now learning that the NSA Ajit Doval has spoken to his American counterpart, Jake Sullivan, on the crisis that we are seeing coming out of Afghanistan. The leaders have discussed the security situation in the country. We are also learning that the leaders have discussed the evacuation of various Indians as well as other nationals who are now stuck inside Afghanistan. So the Indian NSA, Ajit Doval, speaking to his American counterpart, Jake Sullivan. This comes even as India has already chaired a UNSC meeting on this particular issue. One of the big concerns that is now arising of what we see in Afghanistan has been that the Taliban could once again, as it did in before 2001, from the period of 1996 to 2001, when it had become a hub for terrorists across the world, the Afghan situation that we see now could rapidly descend into that. That, of course, continues to remain a big concern for not just India, but for all other countries that neighbor Afghanistan. So the NSA, Ajit Doval, has spoken to his US counterpart, Jake Sullivan, and the security situation in Afghanistan has been discussed at length between these two. Do remember that before that also we've had direct communication with the US on the situation that continues to remain grim and fluid in Afghanistan. Shivani is on the phone line with me. Shivani, give us more details as to what this conversation between Ajit Doval and his American counterpart, Jake Sullivan, was all about.
We know that since the emergency came in Afghanistan, India's focus has been to evacuate all the members of the embassy and all the citizens of India and other Indian communities from Afghanistan safely and securely. And we've seen that the whole situation has been fast evolving as we speak. Even the embassy staff and the members of the family are en route to India. And NSA Ajit Doval has had a word with Jake Sullivan, the NSA of United States, to discuss the whole situation. We know that the United States troops are already operating in the whole area, especially the Kabul airport, where the airspace and the runway pictures, we've seen how it has been disrupted. So to ensure security to all the Indians and how the situation is evolving, NSA Ajit Doval has spoken to Jake Sullivan, and NSA has also raised concern about the safety of the Indians in Kabul, because we know how the United States troops are actually operating inside the airport area. They have been dispersing the crowd that has been surrounding the whole area, including the runway. So that security issue was also raised by NSA, that all these operations should not harm in any way to any Indians who are stuck in there, who wait to be back to India. So that was the whole dialogue about, and in future also whatever is taking place until each and every Indian is safely evacuated from the place, the security situation has to be deeply and seriously looked into. So that was the concern, and we've seen how the NEA has also reached out to people who want to get back to India, especially including all communities. The priority is we know that the embassy staff and the members, but later on, if anyone is still stuck there, will be provided with help, and the security situation is being monitored by the authorities, including the NSA Ajit Doval.
All right, Shivani Sharma reporting on that. Thank you.